If you're looking for a colourful and delicious centrepiece for your Christmas table, I've got a brilliant idea. And best of all, most of the hard work's already been done. Plus, it's full of delicious chocolate. It's a Lindor Ball Christmas tree featuring that beautiful Swiss chocolate. But the first thing we need to do is to make an icing. So grab yourself 8 cups of icing sugar and whack that straight in the bowl of an electric mixer. Then you're going to need some egg whites, probably 7 egg whites. And the reason I say probably, as egg whites get older, they become more liquid. And so it depends how fresh your egg whites are as to how many you'll actually need. So add about 5 into the bowl, beat that through, then add the rest just a little bit at a time until you get a good thick consistency. Now that's looking absolutely perfect. Now to cut through the sweetness of the icing, add a squeeze of lemon juice. Then scrape down really well and beat again till it's smooth. And there it is, royal icing, one of the classics of pastry work. But you need to know this stuff dries out really easily. So make sure when you're not using it, you cover it with a layer of plastic. Meanwhile, time to grab some implements. From your local cake decorating supplier or even some fabric stores, you'll find yourself a foam cone and a cake board to match. What we'll need to do is use a little bit of our royal icing in the middle, stick the cone on top, and then cover the whole of the cone in icing first. It does 2 things. Firstly, it stops the foam from touching the food you want to eat later, plus it helps your chocolates to stick. Don't work yourself into a lather trying to make it perfectly smooth. Remember, we're going to be covering this with chocolates in just a minute. Then once you're happy with your rendering, just set it aside to dry. That'll take about 30 or 40 minutes. Then just load some icing into a small piping bag, and now we're ready for our chocolate balls. I love these things. They're such a great celebration. Best of all, they come in a whole range of both colours and flavours. So grab yourself a variety, unwrap them, and use small amounts of icing to stick them to the cone. You want to work from the bottom to the top, going around in circles. You might want to grab yourself a chair to sit on. It does take a little while, but it's totally worth it. And who knows, the extras just might go somewhere. And once your final chocolate balls are in place, it's time to get creative with your Christmas decorations. There's heaps of them at the local shops right now. Just choose something that goes with your theme. And don't forget, a star for the top. But I got one last great little trick I want to show you. You know those chocolate balls we've used? Well, they already look like little Christmas presents, all wrapped up with colour. So find yourself a glass vase, just smaller than the cake board that you've used. Fill it with the chocolate balls still in their wrappers. Place your tree on top and your Christmas centrepiece looks fantastic.